Isaac Newton is remembered as one of the greatest scientific minds in human history. The man who discovered gravity, the man who explained motion, the man who changed the universe forever. But history only tells part of the story. Because after Newton's death in 1727, something unexpected was found among his belongings. Locked manuscripts, thousands of handwritten pages, hidden away from the world. And most of them were not about physics, not about mathematics, not about gravity. They were about something else, something Newton never wanted to share. While the world admired his scientific achievements, Newton lived a life of isolation. He trusted almost no one. He rarely spoke, and he spent countless nights writing in secret. His notebooks were filled with strange symbols, ancient diagrams, and coded language that few could understand. For decades, these writings remained hidden. Even historians did not know what to do with them, because what they revealed was disturbing. Isaac Newton was deeply obsessed with alchemy, not as a hobby, not as curiosity, but as a serious and lifelong pursuit. He believed matter was alive, that metals could grow, change, and evolve, that nature was hiding secrets meant only for those patient enough to uncover them. Newton spent more time studying alchemy than he ever spent writing about gravity. He believed the universe was not just mathematical. He believed it was conscious. In his writings, Newton searched for a hidden order behind reality, a structure older than science, older than religion. He studied ancient texts, lost languages, forbidden manuscripts. Some of these writings were considered dangerous even in his time. Newton believed that certain knowledge was not meant to be shared, that revealing it too early could destroy society. He warned that humanity was not ready for some truths. This belief explains something strange about Newton. He delayed publishing his discoveries, sometimes for years, sometimes for decades. He avoided debate, he avoided explanation, he avoided attention. Newton was not afraid of being wrong. He was afraid of being understood. Some historians believe Newton discovered patterns in nature that challenged both religion and science, patterns that suggested the universe operated by laws far beyond human control, laws that made humanity seem small, insignificant, and perhaps dangerous. Newton's fear was not superstition, it was responsibility. He believed knowledge carried consequences, that some discoveries could not be undone once revealed. After his death, many of Newton's manuscripts were quietly locked away. Some were sold, some were archived, some remain untranslated even today. Thousands of pages still sit in libraries, ignored, unexplained, and unread. Modern history remembers Newton as a man of logic and reason, but his true legacy may lie in what he hid, not in what he shared. Perhaps Newton understood something we still do not, something about the nature of reality itself. And perhaps he knew that humanity was not ready to face it, because the most dangerous discoveries in history are not always the ones we publish. Some are buried, some are hidden, some are feared. The question is not what Isaac Newton discovered. The question is, what would happen if we discovered it too? Understand Newton's secret work, we must first understand the world he lived in. 17th century Europe was a time when science and religion were still in conflict. A single wrong idea, a single forbidden discovery could destroy a man's life. Newton knew this. That is why he was silent. That is why he lived alone. His work in alchemy was not simply an attempt to transform matter. For Newton, alchemy was a way to understand the language of nature itself. He did not see the universe as a mechanical machine. He believed the universe was alive, This idea directly contradicted the foundations of modern science. Newton believed ancient alchemists were searching for the same truth, the hidden order within matter. His notebooks were filled with recurring symbols: the sun, the moon, the serpent, the circle. These were not random drawings. Each symbol carried meaning. Some historians believe Newton, through alchemy, developed an intuitive understanding of atomic structure long before atomic theory existed. But Newton's most dangerous studies were not about matter at all. He began analyzing sacred texts mathematically: the Bible, prophecies, timelines. Newton believed history did not move randomly. He believed it followed cycles, critical turning points. He even calculated possible dates for future global events. These calculations were never published because Newton believed humanity was not ready to know. To Newton, knowledge meant power, and power carried responsibility. That is why he hid his notes. That is why he delayed his discoveries. That is why he chose silence. Even today, not all of Newton's manuscripts have been fully translated. Some pages remain encrypted. Some symbols remain unexplained. Perhaps Newton was searching for answers to questions we still do not know how to ask. And perhaps he found them, but believed it was too early for humanity to face the truth. Newton's true legacy is not gravity, not the laws of motion. His true legacy is the idea that knowledge itself can be dangerous, because some truths, once discovered, change the world forever, and some people are not willing to carry that responsibility. Isaac Newton was one of them.